So Config 2025 was packed full with new announcements and products. Let's dive into the first one, which is a new product called Figma Sites. So with Figma Sites, you can publish a website directly from Figma, which is just incredible. When you create your site, you can also see it at different breakpoints that are preset, like a tablet or a mobile, or you can just resize it dynamically and see how it's going to react. When you're editing your site, you can drop in an element into one breakpoint and automatically it will put it in the other breakpoints as well. There are also insane new interactions, animations, and just cool things that you can do with your website just by selecting them from a drop-down, like parallax, hover states, draggable, all that good stuff. You can also use Figma Make to insert really cool things using AI. For example, this is one example that they showed where they just add in a clock. So why design it ourselves? Let's ask Figma Make to make it for us. It's even going to actually work, as you can see. Now, if something isn't working quite as you want it to, you can ask Figma to create the code for you for the design, and then you can just tweak the code yourself, which I think is a really important step for us as designers, to be able to also tweak with the code as well. So it almost bridges the gap for us. Then you can publish your site either using Figma's domain, or you can even connect it to a third-party domain for yourself. Incredible. It's just too much. The next product that Figma launched during Config 2022 was Figma Make. Figma Make is basically an AI tool that allows you to bring a design to life. You can give it a simple prompt on how you want your design to work, and then it will just fill in the gaps for you and make that happen. I think with this one, possibilities are just endless, and it's really just the beginning of how AI can develop our designs even further. So you can make something very static and then even transform it into a 3D model using Figma Make. The next product that Figma launched is Figma Buzz. Figma Buzz is going to be a real game changer for anyone who works in marketing or branding or does content or anything like that, because it's going to allow us to create multiple assets with a single click. You basically create these templates and put them into Buzz, so whoever's using it only sees the templates and nothing more. They then can use these templates and just edit the fields that you made editable. And they all have these titles, you see, like company or product name. So it's really easy and dynamic to use. And if they made changes on one, those can automatically translate into the other templates as well. So you can have your social media, your posters, your thumbnails, anything like that with the same content inside. And what's incredible is you can even connect it to a spreadsheet. Then you just connect the fields and the images on the page to whatever column they need to get it from, and just like that, you get all of your assets. Then you can export them and use them whatever way you want. It's so cool. I can't wait to try this out. It's literally next level. The next product that Figma launched during Config 2025 is my absolute favorite, Figma Draw. I think the reason I love Figma Draw so much is that with it, we got so many new features into Figma design itself. So with Figma Draw, it's a new mode within design, and basically it lets us control vectors in a better way. We can use brushes now and create our own brushes. We can finally write on a path in Figma. We can create progressive layer and background blurs. We can add noise, add texture, do radial transforms and linear transforms. It's just, oh my God, it's just incredible. We can have a pattern fill. Oh my God. It is just insane. The new shape builder tool and all of the vector tools, using a lasso tool and stroke variables. It's just, seriously, it's made Figma indestructible, and the limits no longer exist. I think Figma Draw has really opened the doors for us to be as creative as we want inside Figma. It is coming for those other design tools now. Potentially, I can see some tools that I use in order to do this stuff that I don't need anymore. I'll just do it inside of Figma. And this is like, you can see that from this great things will come, and I'm sure that they're gonna add more and more features into it as the time passes. Another thing that Figma announced that isn't a product, and I think got a bit buried behind because it was the first thing they spoke about, and then they kept talking about all these amazing things, is that we now have grids in Figma, which is amazing. With grids, we can just select this new layout, select how many squares we want in it, and then just place our content. It will automatically stretch to however columns or rows it needs to, and we can also fill that as well. You can even nest an auto layout inside of it to make it even more dynamic. It's a real game changer in the world of responsive design, and it allows us to automatically translate into the web as well, because it follows CSS grids. So if you are developing a website, this is just like automatically transferable. Like I said, it's a big feature. I think it got lost because we were talking about all these crazy things like Sites and Make and Draw and Buzz, but this is also, it's incredible. It's been a long time coming, and it's a really, really, really good feature for us to have. I think that's it. I probably missed something behind, but oh my God, what an incredible config. Like, well done, Figma. Big round of applause to you guys. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment below. Let me know what was your favorite new thing that was announced at config. And of course, keep an eye out for my channel. There's going to be detailed tutorials about every single one of these new products. I don't think I'm going to sleep for like 3 weeks just so I can film all this content for you guys. And that's it. See you at the next one.